Here's the brand new Four Seasons box set. It is mammoth, weighs about 14 pounds. It's a chunky boy. So we have a mono replica of the Genuine Imitation Life Gazette album. Arguably one of the most interesting albums of the 60s, for my money anyway. And it originally was only issued in stereo, so this is the first time that you can get it in mono anywhere. Here's a replica of the insert. And a mock Phillips label, kinda. There's a couple books that come with it. This one's got information about each of the discs, mostly text. This one here has pictures of single releases from around the world, and pretty cool breakdown of what singles charted where and in what country. This is what is making up most of the weight. It's a hardbound book with a lot of history, some really nice pictures. Then you have the CDs, and they are presented in these cardboard gatefold type packaging, the original album artwork. One thing is they don't have any protective inner sleeves, so you got to be careful when you're doing that. But you can probably buy some, I'm guessing. So there's Sherry, the Christmas album, Big Girls Don't Cry, Ain't That a Shame, Born to Wander, Dawn, Ragdoll, which outside of the Gazette, I think this is probably my favorite Four Seasons album. It plays like a greatest hits. All the songs are really good on this one. Entertain You, recorded live on stage, the obligatory fake live album. Here's the Sings Backrack, David and Dylan. This is actually the second cover. It was originally issued with a book on the cover without their faces, but I think this is the nicer cover anyway. Working my way back to You. Notice here, Charlie Colello, instead of either Nick Massey, who had, either left or was fired, depending on what you read, and before Joey Long joined. New Gold Hits. Frankie Valli solo. There's Timeless. Here's the Gazette, 2 CDs. In one of these flaps is the mono. First time on CD, first time anywhere. And the other is the stereo. And one thing I didn't mention is just about all these albums have some sort of bonus tracks. And most of the albums, at least up to this point, you're getting a mono mix and a stereo mix, if available, which is kind of cool. it would be the first time that a lot of these mono mixes have been on CD, if they are the actual mono mixes. I haven't listened to any of this yet, but I will a lot. Here's the Edizone compilation album, half and half. I'm pretty interested in this. This is a rare and unreleased disc, which has some outtakes, a few unreleased songs, backing tracks. Chameleon. Inside You, maybe one of the worst titled Four Seasons albums, but hey, it was the 70s. There's the Motown unreleased. It's got a bunch of unreleased songs from their Motown era. Got a close-up. Got Who Loves You. Our Day Will Come. We got Valli. Now we're getting a little bit of sketch territory, but that's okay. You want it all, you got it all. The Lost Disco album. Admittedly, I dropped off a couple albums ago, but maybe I'll find some gems. Who knows? Final stretch. And these are pretty cool. We have 3 live shows from the early to mid 70s. And of course, no Four Seasons collection would be complete without the essential Jersey Babies disc. So you can put your loved ones to sleep as well as you. I would say that this is the most comprehensive you're ever going to get for the Four Seasons. I think this package is incredibly respectfully done. There's only 2,500. I think it's very overpriced, even considering the amount of music and the quality. But I think sooner rather than later, you won't be able to get one of these outside of the secondhand market. And if you care about the Four Seasons, I think you'd want to have this for your collection.